Hello, dear friends. Yesterday, 29th of February, the President of the Russian Federation addressed the Federal Assembly. This event made some anxious, mainly on the background of previous days when European leaders repeatedly allowed themselves provocative statements, namely announcing the introduction of NATO troops into the territory of Ukraine to protect its integrity. In this atmosphere, Putin's speech attracted a lot of attention. On our channel, we were giving a live broadcast of President Putin's speech. However, as you understand, technically, it was very difficult to organize simultaneous translation. Moreover, same day, an hour before Putin's live broadcast, I had to take part in an interview dedicated to Somaliland's case. This very interesting interview will be on our channel for sure. Don't miss it, because we are working on a reportage about the Somaliland's case and its connection with BRICS. In another case, I would be able to comment on live some interesting moments of President Putin's speech. So, as it was promised, I'll try to give a brief overview of what President Putin was talking about in his 2 hours and 6 minutes speech. First of all, I want to emphasize that the President's message was intended for Russian citizens and institutions and touches the spheres of internal life of Russia. Then, it is worth mentioning that this address to the Federal Assembly was not spontaneous. It was in fact announced at least 10 days in advance. Don't forget, just in a few weeks from 15th to 17th of March, Russia will elect its president and Putin one of the candidates. So mainly his speech is considered as a part of his election campaign. I'll briefly try to highlight certain points. Let us start from the beginning. The president noted that it is already 10 years since so-called the Russian Spring, and the special military operation became as a consequence of the coup d'etat. According to Putin, special military operation was supported by the majority of Russian citizens. He thanked citizens, big and small businesses that sent funds to volunteer organizations to help the people of Donbass and soldiers on the front lines. This help is priceless, President says. Even being under unprecedented sanctions, the economy of Russia has shown flexibility and stability. In some sectors of production, work is carried out in 3 shifts. Here Putin refers to the military production. Putin then moved on to the foreign policy agenda, saying that Russia's political system is one of the pillars of the country's sovereignty and that Russia will continue to develop institutions of democracy and will not allow anyone to interfere in her affairs. The West, with its neo-colonial approach, not only seeks to hold back our development, they need to have a dependent, declining, endangered space where they may do everything they want. They would like to do with Russia the same thing they have done in many parts of the world, including Ukraine. But they miscalculated. Our multinational people, Christians and Muslims, Buddhists and Jews, are fighting together. All of us, citizens of Russia, will defend ourselves and determine our own way. We will solve the tasks facing the country, in a way, based on our worldview and traditions. Then Putin called a minute of silence in memory of those who died. After that, President Putin spoke about the tremendous military experience of the Russian army, listed the types of weapons used during special military operation, and named new means of weapon that will soon be delivered to the front line. Then Putin moved his speech on hot topics such as how Russia is going to respond to the noisy rumors that Western countries are making about a potential war threat. I think the answer was clear. The strategic nuclear forces are in a state of full operational readiness for assured use. Russia is ready to dialogue with the US, even if the state is openly hostile to us. Putin says. They say Russia will place nuclear weapons in space. I throw in, our proposal on security in space has been on their table for 15 years, a treaty on non-deployment of weapons in space. They want to negotiate only where it is profitable for them. Our position is clear. If you want to discuss important security provisions, you have to discuss them in a comprehensive manner, taking into account our own security. The US is trying to drag us into an arms race, added Putin, as it was in the 80s. Our task is to organize our industry as efficiently as possible. Putin also mentioned the grouping of troops should be strengthened in the western direction, where NATO has expanded at the expense of Sweden and Finland. Now they accuse us of wanting to invade Europe. Meantime, it is them choosing targets on our territory. They also declare about sending NATO military contingent to Ukraine. However, it is necessary to remind how the previous wars ended. We also have weapons capable of hitting targets on their territory, and they know that. Putin also adds that a strong world order is impossible without a sovereign Russia. President Putin then moved on to the economic bloc and started with the BRICS countries. President of the Russian Federation said that the BRICS countries will soon overtake the G7 in terms of GDP. The president noted that many former monopolies and stereotypes are crumbling, with the BRICS share in the world economy in purchasing power parity rising to 36.6 by 2028, while the G7's share will fall to 27.8%. The increase of the BRICS share in the world economy is an inevitable reality, Putin says. Further, Vladimir Putin also mentioned the construction of new logistic corridors with partner countries, as well as rising interest in SCO and BRICS from many nations. He also noted the positive development with ASEAN countries and African countries, which are increasingly asserting themselves on the world stage. Among Russia's partners are Arab countries, and Russia's relations with Latin America are developing in the same positive way. He also emphasized that Russia will build a new global financial architecture on the advanced technological basis, free from political interference. Check the links in the description for our previous videos about both of these topics. Next, Putin moved on to social projects, namely demographic issue. He noted the decline in the birth rate. This year, Russia has had the smallest number of children born in the last 23 years, 1,265,000 babies. The main task of the state is a large, numerous family. It is necessary to take measures to maintain the birth rate and support in raising children, added Putin. Among the national projects, the family project is considered as top priority, aimed at improving the welfare of families and supporting families with many children in difficult financial situations by augmented social allowances. Regions will receive additional funding to support the birth rate in where the birth indicators are lower than the national average. The country has money for these needs, Putin added. Additionally, Vladimir Putin spoke about education, namely the importance of the role of the teacher, as well as the need for vocational education, healthcare, increasing the construction of medical facilities and schools, reconstruction and re-equipment of existing ones. In addition, the president touched upon the topic of sports and healthy lifestyle, namely to encourage people who regularly practice sports by means of tax deduction. It was also noted that it is necessary to pay close attention to the preservation of cultural objects in Russia, restoration of parks and forests. In conclusion, Putin spoke about those people who can be trusted with the country in the future, people who take responsibility on the most difficult situations. The word elite has discredited itself. The elite are not those who consider themselves a caste, those who filled their pockets in the 90s. The elite are those who serve Russia, who have proven their need for the country. Thus, the president launched new governance training program that will attract, first of all, soldiers and officers who have passed the military service, who can take part in the governance of the country. So, here we close with the address to the Federal Assembly of the Russian Federation. If you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to write them down. Stay with us, stay updated, and thanks for watching.